What's up everybody, the Beardy Boy here. I'm going to show you how I do my color correction for the Beardy Boy vlog. See, there's me making a goofy face, and you see I'm pretty well lit, and the background is kind of greenish and dark, and it's out of focus. That's from the camera, but let's look at what I actually look like in camera. See, very warm. I'm using tungsten lights. When I'm recording this, what I see with my eyes, I want to record right into the camera. At least for now, that's what I'm doing. Though I don't always do that, but this is what I do for the Beardy Boy. And a lot of this stuff that I'm talking about that I do for color correction is actually just for this show. At least in creativity, color-wise, I just want it to have this look. You might not want this look, but I just want to show you what you can do to customize your look for your video. So, like I said, here's what it looks like, and this is kind of what it looks like in my house. It's, you know, I got all tungsten lights up there, and the walls are kind of that ugly color. That's really the color of the walls. It's very depressing. I need to fix that. So, but I'm just show you what I do to make this happen. All right, so I lit my scene pretty well, and I'm very bright, and the background's a little bit darker. And I did that on purpose because now when I go into color correction, I can actually work separately on my face and the background. So let's double click on our footage, go up to the effects. Click on video filters, color correction, three-way. Oh yeah. And then we're going to click on the color correction tab right here. So you want your playhead on the file you're working with, so when you do stuff, you see it live. If you want to go crazy, you take the whites and you throw them somewhere. Like, oh, I'm red. Yeah, I'm angry. Okay. Here. So I'm just going to make some minor adjustments since I said this is pretty well lit how I want it. I'm just going to bring back the darks just a little bit, and this is going to cause some contrast if I leave the whites like this, and usually I would force the whites up a little higher, adding more contrast, but I don't think I need to. Just a little bit more, just around there. And I hate that color of my wall, so we're going to put some blues and greens, make it more like maybe I'm in the Matrix. You know, at least make you think that wall is green. Greener. Out trying to affect my face too much. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And sometimes I like to play with saturation. Usually I pull it down just a little bit because actually a black and white picture looks a little bit more crisper than a colored picture. Though if you watch like movies like Transformers, like he must have the saturation really cranked up, but people actually look orange in those movies. But you know, it's a stylistic look, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna pull them down just a tad, just a little bit. And you notice like you make minor adjustments, and you build from that. If you start doing really crazy, you start looking like a cartoon, which maybe that's what you want, but it looks weird when you start really pulling away. It looks unprofessional. So that's halfway to the look I want. What I'm really trying to do is make the background kind of green, and I want to make it darker so it really pulls me away from the background. Alright, so now we're going to go grab another color wheel. And what we're going to do with this one is we want to just change what is around me, or what is behind me. And to do that, we're going to click down here on Limit Effect. And basically, I'm going to pick the colors behind me which have been lit darker, and so we can play with those colors more and not affect my face. So we get to grab this little dropper right here, and we click, and then click it again, hold shift, and you see a little plus, see a little bitty plus on the thing, and click again. Keep trying to do that around my face, and actually I'm going to just pull down saturation the whole way, just so I can see what I'm doing, and you can see the effect starting to take place. Keep going around, and I'm not going to touch the blue. I just kind of want to, because that kind of cool how that comes out. And we just get in the wall, and you can see it actually looks kind of cool already. Isn't that neat? So, but I don't want to take out all the colors, so I'm going to take out just a little bit. Pull this back up, soften the edge. This just kind of gives you where your plate is. Okay, now, when I start crushing the blacks, you can see if I crush them really hard, I just pretty much crush behind me. I'm almost perfectly keyed out, if you can see, which is really cool to do. You basically can key out your shots without being in a green screen. Who would have thunk that? This is, of course, how you light stuff, so. But it's cool. But, you know, I don't want to crush them that hard. But, you know, I like to crush them a little bit. Then I'm finally going to get rid of that yellow wall. And we're going to make sure it's green. We're just going to pull everything green. Alright, let's look at this full screen. We might have went overboard a little bit. No, it looks pretty good. So now, if you see the difference between this one and this one, they're relatively close. Look, in this one, I think with looks I gave it more, you can see more of the shot. But this one just has more contrast, but it's pretty cool. And like I said, it's even cool you really pull down. And then I look silver. It looks pretty neat. So yeah, that's a pretty fun thing to do. You know, it's pretty amazing that you can actually key out without a green screen. A lot of people don't know you can do that. Of course, you know, I'm not shooting more than one shot, so once I have it lit properly, it doesn't matter. So you guys maybe try this at home. You can check out this tutorial to see how I light for Beardy Boy vlogs, and that will help you. This has been the Beardy Boy, and I hope you had fun learning with me.